That's pretty much our goal, well, besides getting all the crystals. But now, we get the rest of the area. Oh wait, it's... I guess only really 7, but... That other tower there, where the Tower of Hera was... That's technically a dungeon itself. And now you also found out that Ganon's a thing. So where does Jerry Agnahim factor into this? That is something we have to find out in due time. Now, another thing we're gonna have to do is, as you can see there, this dungeon is actually sealed off. There's like no... So what you gotta also have to do is find a way into the areas. Basically, alternate ways into the Dark World. It's a neat concept, I really do like that. Either way... Dark House isn't so bad. I guess I can just sort of catch you off guard for maybe little things on difficulty. Like again, the output of enemies is crazy. Let's see. There's a few things we can do now that we got the hammer. Well, not much. But we can get a few art pieces with the Dark World at our disposal. One thing to note, if you do ever sort of, if you need an easy way back into the Dark World, but your portal's too far, if you go to the gate in Hyrule Castle, it'll automatically teleport you back into the Dark World always. I believe one of these things should actually be talkable. Was that, again, another thing added to the Game Boy Advance version only? And as you can tell, now I really, really want to get rid of my rupees. Ah, that damage, man. This is a Harpies we could not get before, and... Ooh, I finally landed on the fish. Let's just get that. I'm gonna go back into Dark World quick. I just want to have this for easy access. Like, now, as I was saying before, we need to find a way into some of the dungeons and into the pathways. There's no way into there at the moment, and... Okay, I will not back in. So, as you can guess, we're going to have to find something here that'll teleport us into the Dark World. So I'm going to heal with the fairies, and then I'm going to start throwing in rupees. I'll be right back. Oh, why is there a guard? So dumb. Okay. Anyway, upgraded my capacity again. So, let's see, where should we go? Could go up there, maybe. There is actually something I kind of want to get over there. But I think we'll instead just head for the swamp area. There's actually a few things I could get there as well, so I think it'll work out. And then I guess when we have to do the dungeon here, I'll come back. Watch for those things, though. They steal your equipment. They can even steal your shield. There's sort of like precursors into the like said, I can't get there. So many bombs. Overkill. Ah, crap. There's no way back up there, is there? Should be a portal in there, so I'll see you guys in the swamp area, in the light world. Ah, I was right. There is another one. Okay, so this works out overall. Since we're in the area, let's take a look at our house. It's relatively intact. Let's see. What the hell is this thing? That's a ripoff anyway. Let's see. We were over there before. I'm gonna take a look, see what's at the house. I don't think there's much though. And I just went through those guys, of course, and the Dake scripts look mutated. Nothing else, just another thing. Actually, yeah, that is a rip of the 30 bombs. You get 10 from that guy for 50. Basically, you just pay 150 to that guy, and you get bombs. So weird. But one thing I want to point out, you can kind of tell this actually was a golden knight. Like, the pyramid was made of gold, and there's like some gold tints on everything. It all makes sense, I think, and the bomb killed that thing. Awesome. Oh, yeah! I could probably go back and get even more stuff, but man. Oh my god, you're too kind, game. You are much, much too kind. That's almost 400 rupees for free. I don't even know what that thing is, and I don't care. Anyway, a lot of the areas in Dark World, they don't really vary too much over their Light World counterparts. That's our... What the hell? Some of the stones also come to life, but there was no stone in there, I think. That's dumb. I want to throw that thing on it. Oh well. Is there anything under these? So anyway, this path is blocked, and we need to find another way in there. What we can do, however, is... But we can go into the light world from here and get on this cliff. Another one of those stone tablets. We saw one up on the mountain. Use the Book of Medora. This could actually be really helpful in the House of Darkness, actually. It's basically screwing you with the bombos. Not required, but it's a nice optional item. Very nice. It's gonna take a lot of magic off though, but there is gonna be a way to fix that. Either way, there isn't too much I could really possibly get. Like, there's no other real heart pieces, I think. Let's see. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do that wouldn't be going well all the way, but... let's head into the dungeon! Well, there's no way up there. Let's see what Zelda has to say. Oh, it's... what the... Okay, I guess they both alternate then. This is giving you a hint on how we're supposed to progress. So here's what we gotta do. If you remember, this was basically a waterway. I think it was like some sort of water control or something. This is probably why most people get this heart piece at this point. Because I did this earlier in the game to get a heart piece. And there's no other point to really doing it. Besides get... oh, I goofed. Let's try it again. Okay, that's how you do it. Because there's no other real point of doing this for the time being. So what this is going to do, it's going to release the water in here. And this is actually going to, in fact, affect the Dark World dungeon version, which is the Swamp Palace. I know I was going on about water dungeons before, but don't worry, water dungeons in 2D games are really bad. The only one that might be potentially bad is probably in the Minish Cave, the Temple of Droplets. But, yeah. Now this place is dried up like it is in the Light World. And I like that, though. I wish this game did a little more of that, but it's still really neat. So if you go off screen, it'll revert back to its old status. Don't ask me how that works, but now we can enter the Swamp Palace.